There was a young trader named Kato who sold matoke. Every day he watched wealthy buyers drive in flashy cars while he barely fed his children. One day an old man bought bananas and asked Kato only 4 questions. Son, what exactly do you see when you look at this market? Why do you think some people live here wealthy and others live poorly? What if you tried something different tomorrow? How will you know it worked? Kato thought the old man was mad, but those 4 questions would not leave him. Within 2 years, Kato no longer sold raw matoke. He steamed, packaged, and branded it as Kato's Ready Matoke, supplying hotels all over Kampala. 4 simple questions turned a struggling trader into a wealthy employer. In today's teaching, called the 4 critical thinking questions every family must ask to create wealth, we'll guide you as a family on what you must do. Proverbs 24:3-4 says, "By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures." And there is an African proverb that says, "The one who thinks deeply is the one who sells profitably." Wealth is not an accident. It is the fruit of families who dare to think together using godly wisdom. So today are 4 critical thinking process questions that we must and need to look into as a family. Number 1, what do we really see? This is an act of observation. Most families see only problems. Wealthy families see opportunities hidden inside problems. Proverbs 20:5 says, "The purpose of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out." The question to ask as a family at the family table is, children, husband, wife, what opportunities is God showing us in our space that others are missing? Number 2, why does this situation exist? This is about the root cause thinking. Poverty stays when we treat symptoms. Wealth comes when we solve root causes. In Isaiah 1:17, the word of God says, "Learn to do right, seek justice, encourage the oppressed." As a family, ask, why are we still struggling financially after all these years? What is the real reason? Don't look at the excuses. Number 3, what if we did it differently? This is the process of creative alternatives thinking. The wealthiest families are not the strongest. However, they are the most creative. Ephesians 3:20 part A says, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurable more than all we ask or imagine." The family question on this matter is, what if we stop doing it the way everyone else does it? And in prayer, seek the mind of God and ask, what new way could we try this year? Number 4, how will we measure success and stay on track? This is a call to focus on evidence and accountability thinking. Dreams without measurements become delusions. Luke 14:28 says, "Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost?" The family question here is, how will we know in 90 days that this new idea is working? What numbers must we track? Here's an activity for you. I call it the Family Wealth Mapping Exercise. Let each family member take a paper. Write the 4 questions at the top. Each person write a honest answer to those questions. Gather the papers and identify the top 2 opportunities and top 2 challenges you must address this month. This becomes your first family wealth strategy meeting. My friend, wealth creation in any home must first begin when we stop complaining and start thinking God's way together. Keep asking the 4 questions and keep doing the activity on a review basis as you go forward. Because a wealthy family is not defined by its bank account, but by its ability to think, to reflect, to plan, and to move in unity. Wealth creation is intentional. It is built through conversations and not assumptions. When you consistently ask the right questions, you will consistently produce the right opportunities. Thank you.